So this is a short video because while I'm writing my first children's book, and it's the second book that I'm publishing, I'm finding that a lot of people who've already published multiple books, some of them, and some who have just released their first children's book, don't know about certain books. And I want to focus on this one first because this is like the key that unlocks a lot of information. And this book right here backs that information up, even though this is kind of an older version of this book. But this book you have to have if you're writing a children's book. One thing I do as a PR specialist, a consultant from tech, government, entertainment, etc., is I get drunk in the projects that I get involved with. It consumes me. And I want to find all the information that I can on that topic. And this book right here gives so much of that information. Check that book out. Screenshot it. Do what you have to do. Great part of this book too is you get from the Writer's Digest. That's where I bought this book from. You get the writersmarket.com year subscription, and there's also some upgrades that you can do. There's so much to learn. I have had clients who are authors. Children's books is brand new to me. There's another book I got from the library, and I'm just getting everything that I can that has to do with pictures, books, whatever, because I need to know everything. You need to know the difference between Ingram Spark and CreateSpace, and I've used both in the past, but there's updates, and you need to know what conferences you should be at. You need to know who can be your editor. I'm actually translating our book, London and Sydney, and you can check that book out at londonandsydney.com, into French. And after the release, we're going to do a Spanish version, is the plan. But this is a series of books where we're highlighting our children's travels and really documenting it in a real cool way. But I'm getting tired of hearing artists who don't know some of the key things. And people are calling me, and people can call me on Clarify all the time and get advice on their business. I haven't taken calls on the children's book market because I'm not an expert, but I know PR, I know consulting, but I want to network with children's books authors more than I want to just charge them right now, because there's so much for me to learn, and even after this book is published, and I'm able to use certain influencers later on. And we're actually documenting the conversations with the illustrator. And I say we, it's me and my wife. And I wanted her to be in the book because they are her children too. And I'm glad, so thankful she is joining me in this project, because the kids' hair and the clothing would have looked a lot different if it was just up to me. So I say that to say, read, talk to your librarians, go to every workshop you can. I just had stopped a young author who was going to sign one of these subsidiary deals, and she thought, that this publishing company was going to market her book. And I was like, they're not going to market your book for free. They're charging you, and that's why they're charging you so much. And, these are educated people, but education, traditional school education, a lot of times doesn't get you ready for what the business world is, but you have to do your research. School is a kind of for you to perfect your crafts and find out from the experts, but you should be studying at home, and you shouldn't wait for someone. No one's going to do it all for you without charging you a lot of money. No one's going to go to the libraries for you without charging a lot of money. I found a database for libraries for 3 different countries at least, and it's pricey, and we're opening up the publishing house, and we're going to be able to help our clients in the future with that database, because that's 20 years of knowledge, updated knowledge, and we're going to get that knowledge right there, and it's going to save so much time and money. So even though it's, $700 and something dollars, someone told me, wow, that's pricey. Do you want us to all go in? I said, no, because I'm in this for the long run, and I want to be able to offer my clients, and I want my staff to know what they're talking about and have real relationships from Seattle to New York to LA to North Dakota. So get these books. Don't want to take long, but get this book, especially get this book. You got to have this book if you're writing a children's book. And if you're writing any book, you need the Writer's Market book. But catch that. Feel free to follow me and follow the book, LondonandSydney.com. Check it out. You can inbox, and we'll talk again.